All right, what's up, bootstrappers? Man, I have not been on this for quite some time, but hey, that's okay. Life has been great. Life has been super cherry. And so I got a question for y'all. For all of you that are on the live, I will not be able to see any of the text messages or the chat coming in because I'm driving. But so for those on the replay, I'm looking for answers in the messages, or so you can go ahead and put your comments down below. So here it is. So I did a training a few years ago. You're going to hear my blinker going on. So, but it is what it is. So here's my question. So, okay, I did a training a couple years back, and I did a live training, and then the following year I did it was a virtual training because I was doing a lot of vacationing, and so I wanted to make sure I had the training going. So and it's all done on seller financing, skinny opportunities, things like that. So whether a skinny deal is basically a property that is close to being, the loan to value is like 90% or greater. Like you owe just about what is owed on the property or what it's worth, or you owe more than that, which is totally fine, especially now with these forbearances that have happened. I mean, a lot of people owe way more than their property is actually worth because of that. Well, actually, that's not true. There has been a lot of appreciation in some markets. But anyway, I digress. So here's what I've been toying with, and my thought process was to do another training because the last training I did was in 2019. A lot has changed for me in my marketing and my business and what's actually working now. That's like, I'm getting deals in half the time than what I used to do. Because before, what I did was I had a gambit of all the things that were working for me, and then some things that did work for me, and then some things I got they worked for me like a little bit of time. So I put them all together and say, hey, this is everything. I now am just like, this is what I'm doing. This is what's working right now, the specific moment. And I was going to put together a training, and I was going to then partner with those that had gone through the training. That was my thought process. Looking at a price point somewhere like around $2,500, $3,000, something like that. Very much interactive, hands-on, and we're doing deals together. So you get the training, so you get another training for life, so you can do deals for the rest of your life. You have all the paperwork and all of that stuff. But you also get me working with you on the deal. So that was the first thing. That was option number one. That's what I was thinking about doing, was putting this new training together. And then just today, I meditate and journal and stuff like that. And when I was meditating on this, the thought process, that I came through this is not to offer the training at all. That's just not even on the table, but just to simply just say, hey, you know what? If you got a deal and you want to partner with me on it, let's go halvesies, 50-50, and let's just rock and roll. So let's say that it's a skinny deal. It's something that you want to do creatively, and this, oh my gosh, this guy almost like sideswiped me here. And we'll just rock and roll. We'll have fun together. And there's no monetary investment required at all. And I realize that I'm probably going to have to really get harsh on the criteria for myself as far as weeding people out, because I still, even though I haven't been active on YouTube at all, I still weekly get 3 or 4 different individuals reaching out to me and said, hey man, great content, love your stuff, can you partner with me? And that's the whole point. Like, I'm here to help, I'm here to serve, but I also have not been very clear on my criteria as far as like what I am looking to do. So this is what I'm looking at. So the 2 options that I'm looking at doing, and I want to make sure that these are options that work for you guys, that I'm serving you the best. So option number 1 is I'll put together a brand new training of exactly what I'm doing. It's, like I said, between $2,500 and $3,000, and it is what it is. You can either afford it or you can't. That's it. And then we're working together. It's going to probably be a 90-day program, and in those 90 days, you're getting a deal. And there's a money-back guarantee, of course. I mean, if you don't get a deal, if you do everything I tell you to do and you don't get a deal in 90 days, then obviously, if you did everything I told you to, then that's on me, and the course is free. So that's it. Money back. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is you already know what you're doing. You're already finding deals. You need to get them. You need to have someone work with you on the creative financing aspect of it. So it's basically, hey, let's work together on this one. So we basically partner on the deal. You get to see how I do it, what I do, and all that stuff. You get the contracts that we use specifically for that deal. I'm not going to give you all my contracts because there are multiple different ways to do deals, multiple different contracts that I do use in different scenarios and things like that. So you don't get everything, but you do get what we use for that particular situation. So, and there would be like, I toy with this, like, is there a monetary thing here? Or do I want to, like, do I really want to weed the tire kickers out? Like, hey, if you're serious about this business, like $50 a month, just to be, have me vet the deal for you or something like that. I mean, that's where I'm at. So I'm toying with that idea. And let me know your thoughts. Like, what would you prefer? You're like, hey, Ryan, I want the training. I want everything. I want the whole package. Let me have it. Let's go. And I'll work with you. Or like, hey, bro, I don't got the funds for that, and let's just go ahead and I'll find a deal and we'll work on it together. What works best for you? Let me know. Go ahead and comment below and see what I can do to make it work for you guys. Thanks.